Jaden Hardy off night, according to who? Not according to the statisticians here at the Slightly Biased headquarters, okay? We have our own stats. We have our own advanced metrics that we look at. Our box score is different than the traditional, outdated, regular NBA model that you see. You see Jaden Hardy has 14 points here according to this. According to our stat sheet, he has at least 23, and we're still tallying up the remainder points, right? It could go as high as 30. That's where we're at. Not the greatest of games for Jaden Hardy, but I like the process was there and it looked fine. Okay, he's getting double and triple teams. He's getting blitzed. He's getting fouled, right? And oh my God, can you imagine if he made this? Can you imagine if Jaden Hardy finished this fucking putback dunk? Oh! That would have been sick. That would have been nice. He hit this three right here that gave the Mavs a chance, but then Taco Fall happened. Oh God, Taco Fall. I mean, there's not much these guys can do. Like, Taco Fall is going to look like a god amongst men in the Summer League. When these guys can't really abuse him the way that NBA players can, right? This 7'7" monster is going to look like the greatest player to ever step foot on the court. And he did tonight. I mean, what did Taco Fall have? Like 55 rebounds? 15 rebounds, 12 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds. I've never seen anything like that. I have never seen a stat line anywhere close to that in my life. That is actually nuts. That's actually an insane stat line. Holy shit. That's crazy. Well, shout out to Taco Fall. But yeah, Jaden Hardy, not the best of nights, but it's okay. Again, the process looked there for me, right? The process looked there for me. I thought it looked good. He was still creating space. Just wasn't converting this time. Still getting to the line. I don't know what the free throw shooting thing is. There's him getting fouled on a three-point attempt. He missed the free throw there. I don't know what the free throw shooting thing is. But you know what? I thought he played pretty decent defense. Here's a nice little possession here. Nice little defensive possession. Staying in front. Jared Butler, who I thought looked pretty good tonight. Offensive foul. We're not going to call it. Okay, fine, whatever. For some reason, the Summer League refs, they're swallowing their whistle when it comes to the Mavericks. I don't know why, but they are. There's some conspiracy there. Some grand conspiracy there. Speaking about grand conspiracy, what's going on with this hat? Jason Kidd, what the fuck is this thing? This is the most hideous and atrocious looking hat I've ever seen. And it's so ugly that it's almost cool. And you know what? We decided a thing. The moment that we hit 20 members on this channel, and we're at like 15 right now or something, I will be buying this hat and I will be wearing it on a stream. It is available out there. Now I have a big gigantic ass head, so hopefully I can find one that fits. But yeah, a horrible hat choice here for Jason Kidd. But you know, we're talking about fashion icon Jason Kidd. You guys probably remember this great moment from Jason Kidd. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This great fashion moment right here from Jason Kidd. So it's to be expected, right? Mark Cuban was also in attendance at this game on his phone the entire time. They actually shouted out Mavs Twitter at one point in this broadcast. They're talking about how mean Mavs Twitter is. They're talking about how mean Mavs Twitter is to Mark Cuban. And here's Mark Cuban on his phone. He was actually, somebody actually sent me a screenshot. Somebody who was sitting back a few rows back actually sent me a picture. He was actually watching our stream tonight. So I was trying to communicate to Mark Cuban, was trying to let him know, hey, Mark, you know I don't mean what I say on Twitter, okay? I don't mean it. I would love to have you on the channel. Love to have you on the show. Would love to get in your ear and talk about a few business ideas that I have, okay? So just let me know. Let me know. Listen, the thing about tonight for me and last game as well, AJ Lawson. There cannot be a scenario in which AJ Lawson does not have a contract with the Dallas Mavericks at the start of the season. There just cannot. You have him on your Summer League team. You have an open two-way spot. I know that you just gave, there's Jaden Hardy getting a steal. That was a nice defensive play. Then getting it up to AJ Lawson. Look at this Euro step. AJ Lawson just checks so many boxes for you currently. He just does. He plays great defense. I mean, AJ Lawson was playing great defense out there tonight. He can shoot the three ball. He's shown some pretty promising stuff off the dribble as well. And he also had 12 rebounds. That's nice. 2 blocks, a steal. I love what AJ Lawson brings to the table for you. Even if it's, you know, you bring him in and he's just on your G League team, you give him a two-way contract and you let him grow a little bit more. I think he's only 21 years old, 22 years old, so that'd give you some more depth. Because Moses Wright, he currently has the other two-way spot. I'm assuming that's not going to be the case any longer. 14 minutes tonight, barely played towards the end. Moses Wright, I just don't see it. I don't see it with Moses Wright in the slightest at all. I would have to assume that he's probably going to get the axe. And I think AJ Lawson is a very good candidate. You know, they were saying when Kidd was getting interviewed on the broadcast, he was saying AJ Lawson is an NBA player. And if he's not signed by the Mavericks, he'll be signed by somebody else. So he's basically acknowledging that, you know, to me, that sounded like he was, the Mavs seemed interested in bringing him in. So I feel like he has to be the guy you give a two-way contract to. Get Moses Wright out of here, God bless him, and give it to AJ Lawson, and then you also have Tyler Dorsey as well on your two-way, apparently, right? That seems to be what it has to be, because AJ Lawson has looked far and away better than anyone else on the team so far. I have to say that, even better than Hardy. AJ Lawson's looked like the best player on your summer league team, which isn't saying much. That's a low bar, because honestly, I'm gonna be real. Mavs summer league teams are usually just some of the most disgusting, gross things you've ever seen, and this so far, this has been no different. It's been no different so far this summer league. But hey, you know what? At least we have a young player that we can watch. Hey, Harding was really good tonight too. Jarek Harding was really, really good. 18 points, 8 of 14. He was good. Lawson played some great defense. Bingham played some good defense too. 3 blocks, 3 steals. So there's some interesting stuff. But I would say out of everything I've seen so far from everybody on this team, for me, Hardy, I think, definitely has an NBA future. And I would say AJ Lawson definitely has an NBA future too, as a really, really solid role player. There is no reason whatsoever, no reason at all that he should not have a contract with the Dallas Mavericks by the start of the season. I mean, absolutely none. Absolutely none. What is this right here from Jaden Hardy? Oh, I see. This was a miss, but that's okay. That's a nice looking shot. See, the process is okay at times. The process is okay at times. What's this? Another Mark Cuban one. Nice commercial. There you go. Oh, this shit cracked me up. Why is he looking at him like that? Why is he looking at him with such just disgust? This really is like, you know, whenever I was in college and living with my grandparents and I would go out for the night and, you know, I'd be fashioned up. I'd be looking fly. My grandpa would just be like, what the fuck's he wearing? That's exactly what that looks like. Even with the grandpa stare. The confused grandpa stare. All right, I don't know. What has my life come to? Why am I doing post-game videos for the Dallas Mavericks Summer League? I have zero clue. I wasn't planning on doing this at all. It's not that I really wanted to do a post-game video. I actually just wanted to say, Mavericks, sign AJ Lawson to a two-way contract immediately. If you can do that tomorrow, do it tomorrow. It has to happen, or else you will lose him, and he will go be an interesting contributor down the line somewhere else. You have to do it. Your talent is limited on the roster. Your young talent is lacking on the roster. Get young guys in here who have legitimate potential and promise. AJ Lawson's one of those guys. Get him on the team immediately, please.